Hey everybody, hey everybody. I'm gonna hold on a little bit, let some people come into the room. Yeah. Welcome. It's Noodle Chat. Noodle Chat. Got some noodles tonight. We're going to be eating this one right here. We had this brand before, but it wasn't the shrimp flavored. We got the shrimps. I love the shrimps, all kind of shrimps. So that's the flavor. And yeah, I guess I could have showed you that. I've always been like showing the tops, but yeah. How long before this guy's gone, huh? Get rid of the Land O'Lakes, girls. Get rid of Miss Butterworth. Got to get rid of this guy, right? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Miss Lynn? Mars 81. What's happening? Oh, I forgot to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Bobo kitty. Bobo kitty. Bobo kitty. Everybody say hi to Bobo Kitty. Hey, Bobo Kitty. He's in here begging for food. Bobo Kitty. It's Bobo. Evening. I know you're ready for some food. I'm gonna set you down here in a second. Texas is in the house. Woo woo. Hey Kevin, what's going on? Cat's trying to figure out don't get into my noodles. Don't get into my noodles. That's gonna be too spicy. That's too spicy for little kitty. All right. It's too spicy. Oh, let me stir this up a little bit. I'm a little tired tonight. I went out to use my metal detector today, and I was out swinging and walking quite a bit. But Janet has she has a work dinner tonight, so I'm taking care of my own self. So I thought, might as well do some noodle chatting. Kevin said, how'd the dirt fishing go? Actually, it went pretty good. I found a bunch of clad coins, newer coins they call it, but I did find one silver quarter, one solid silver quarter. It was 1964, which is the last year of the silver quarter, and I found it in a park. See, I didn't expect I was finding all kind of new coins. I hadn't found anything old at all, not even wheat penny. Sometimes you find a wheat penny from the 50s or 40s, something that gives you an idea. There might be something here. But I was digging a bunch of new coins, and then all of a sudden, out pops this silver quarter, and I'm like, yeah! So that was pretty cool. So what flavor? Oh, Paige says, sorry for your pet losses this year. Yeah, that two in a matter of a few months. So that was rough. Peter North here, actually, Peter, yes, if you're the real Peter North, I know exactly who you are. So old adult film star. We went Cold Creek fishing in Chair Creek, an awesome experience. That's very cool. I love to fish. That's one of my favorite things to do. Fishing, regular fishing, and dirt fishing, my two favorite. I guess it's a fishing thing. But Peter, welcome to the room. Oh, what flavor are we having? Tonight is the Tapatio shrimp flavor. We had the other flavor. That was a spicy beef or something before, but I found this one, so I thought, let's give this one a shot. And never had it. Not hot, caliente. Oh, okay, caliente. It's hot. Welcome into the room. Paige said, maybe we'll dirt fish a Bitcoin. Well, man, that'd be awesome. But I will take I will definitely take the silver quarter. It has been about 2 months since I found a silver quarter or a silver coin at all. Woo, hot, 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 hot. No, not Reaper hot. Not Reaper hot at all. Just, I think, heat from the, matter of fact, I might put a little hot sauce in it. I might add a little hot sauce. Hold on. I see those soups being sold in the Dollar Tree now. That's right. That's where I got it from. That's where I got it. I love the Dollar Tree. I'm going to add some Cajun hot sauce to Asian noodles with a Hispanic guy on it. This is kind of weird. What are it? Asian noodles, Hispanic guy, Cajun. Let's do this. Paige says, all your videos are very funny and I love them. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I try to. I just recently got on TikTok. I haven't done that because I always thought, well, that's supposed to be for the kids that want to lip sync and dance. But I had several people go, no, you need to get on TikTok because people are doing, more videos, longer videos. You do funny stuff, and then you can do some like journalistic stuff. So yeah, I just put a few videos up there, but the one I did about Joe Biden not being well it did very well. The video did very well, but it actually, a lot of people came after me for attacking Joe Biden. He's not well. Have you looked at yourself? What do you look like you ought to be dead. Enjoy your last few days on this earth, old man. Yeah, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna watch you eat. Cool. Local grocery store owned by Japanese makes ramen every Sunday. Oh, that would be awesome. Is TikTok safe now? I've never known it not to be safe. They keep saying, well, they're going to steal your information, and I don't know. If you're online, there's a chance somebody's going to steal your information. I just try to be sparse with, what do you need? Just my name? You're getting that. That's all you're getting. But change my password every once in a while. I change my passwords more than I probably should, but I just think that's the best way to keep yourself safe. Funny joke. Only 2 Peter Norths exist. Me and general and military named Peter North. We can both shoot a bird off a tree branch. Boom, boom. That's awesome. The hot sauce. It needed hot sauce. The noodles that we got before from this company that we tried on here before, they were a little spicier. These were just kind of plain noodles. And I did cut up an egg, which I try to do a lot. It's in here. I don't know if you saw me eat one earlier, but yeah, I cut up an egg and put it in here. So Liberal Larry on TikTok would be great. Liberal Larry is not specifically on TikTok, but I am, and I'm posting Larry's videos there. So you do get to see Larry there. Yeah, now I'm in the mood for that faux soup stuff. Fa. I never know how to pronounce that. Fa. Larry is much appreciated these days. I love doing Larry because it makes the left just look more mental. And if I can think of stuff that makes it go even further, is funny to me. But then I get people like, don't give them any ideas. Yeah, this is funny, but they haven't thought of it yet, so they will do this, so stop. There's the egg. Egg. So where is everybody tonight? Where's everybody watching from? I was surprised how quick. If somebody says, Mars says, is there any people who really think Larry is not joking? A lot of people think Larry is real. That's what's funny to me, is watching them just be angry, like, screw you, the world's got enough idiots, you should die off, and this kind of stuff. So I'm not watching another minute. I don't know why this is on my feed. Who put this on my feed? When people share Larry, there was other people, I didn't sign up for this. Texas Panhandle. All right. Utah. Central Kentucky. Woo-hoo! Adair County. That's all right. All right. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm using a different screen tonight. So I can see you guys, see the chat. And it makes it easier for me to talk to you guys and see but before they were scrolling, but now they're coming down. Carmen says, watching from Chicago, Liberal Larry is my favorite. Yeah, there's Larry, Tucker the Trucker, Conspiracy Theory Carl, Laren, which is Larry's Karen, Larry's version of Karen. There's some more. Oh, there's one I just created the other day called the Redneck Jedi, where I wear like a flannel hood with just and do the Redneck Jedi. Songbird said, I like Carl. Cleveland. Who is the most well-known person you had a fish on with Liberal Larry? Most well-known. Gosh, I don't know. I've had probably Stephen King. That would probably be the one, because I posted a Larry on one of Stephen King's tweets and got a response. So that might be the most famous. If that's even him on his own Twitter, you know what I mean? I don't know. What was the other one that another one that I was doing there for a while? Was Quarantina with the big blonde wig and the shirt rolled up with the clip in it, doing household tips with Quarantina. I know I should probably do hello from Missouri. I know I should probably do more of each character, but a lot of times I get stuck into, I'll write something for a character 2 or 3 times in a row. Who is the hipster character? That was, was it hipster? Oh, Harry, hipster Harry, because he was Larry's cousin, and he runs the coffee shop. I've only done like 2 or 3 of those. Jinx said, don't forget the boiled egg. I didn't. It's in here. I put the boiled egg in. Are you still on Facebook? I am back on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, this is streaming on Facebook, or at least it should be. I should have checked. Is anybody on Facebook that can see this? Let me know, because I know we got Periscope, Twitter, and YouTube in the house. But I don't know. It should have gone to, you were asking about the egg. There's the egg, see? After 30 days at Facebook jail, I made it back. Songbird said, Quentin Quarantina. Oh, she goes crazy and just kills everybody. Bam, 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 bam. I've been in lockdown. I'm crazy. Bam, 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 bam. I think everybody's about to feel that way. Mars says, I'm banned for life. Roger said, do you hear from Roseanne? Yes, I do hear from Roseanne. I was on Roseanne's podcast just a while back, and love Roseanne. She got a raw deal. Hey, Steve, how did Larry steal your wife's areola clamps? Those are his. Those are his own clamps. Larry owns those. It's really weird. Even my wife goes, why does Larry have nipple clamps? And I go, because he's a freak. She goes, yeah, but you created Larry. And I go, I know. And I have to make him the freakiest thing I could think of. Chewy Toenails, that might be the best name I've ever seen. Chewy Toenails. Why do you really need Facebook? I need Facebook because it is the best way to get out and advertise my shows. When I'm traveling or doing stand-up, and Facebook and Twitter are still the biggest ways to get the word out. Clubs don't advertise like they used to. They don't put you on the radio as much. And a lot of times I'll post something on Facebook that I'm coming to town. A reporter will see it, hit me up. That's how it happened in Grand Junction. I was doing a show in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I got a call from the news station there, the TV station, and said, we'd like to do a little piece on you. So I still need all of those outlets. Damn it, Jenna said, Larry's sunbathing in his butthole. What a freak. Yes. I have quite a few friends that are the master memers, the guys that just create awesome memes. And I work with them, come up with ideas, and I'll write them and say, hey, can we do this? Can you make me, put me on a rock? Can you do that? Yeah. So we did some great memes. One of my favorite that didn't get out like it should have is one of the guys and I did a commercial for Trump. We actually made a commercial with Liberal Larry and myself. It was two different cars, and it was Trump's media people were looking for commercials, and they were going to put them on the video when he was traveling around at the very end. Well, I thought it was great, but it didn't get picked, so it didn't get out there. It was too long to put on Twitter. But I think maybe a shorter version might have made it. I think so. I can't remember. That was so last year. If you go to Biden's Twitter account, 90% are fake accounts. Look at them, no followers and just created. Yeah, I've noticed that about the TikTok. The Biden people that support Biden or attack me for making fun of Biden, all of them have just username and numbers, no profile picture, no followers, but they're following like 800 people. And so I think there's a whole lot of bots and trolls created for Joe Biden. I just think, and they go through the internet. Look, if you point out something true, like, did you see what Joe Biden mispronounced this today? And they're like, well, I guess you say everything perfect, huh? Can you imagine what they would have done to Trump if he'd have done half of the crap that Joe Biden is doing today? I mean, if they'd got a hold of him going, milestone, headstone, gemstone, you know what I'm talking about. Every news channel in the world would have been Trump is losing it. Trump has dementia. We will talk to a doctor tonight who's never personally diagnosed him, but has an opinion. Oh, gonna be right back. Gonna check Facebook. I appreciate that. I guess I could have. I've got my phone right here. I could have done that too, but I did not think about it. Oh, Mars says, do you have any European shows? I do not right now. I work the UK every once in a while. My manager is in London, but nothing has been booked there for a while. Everything's been, well, of course, you know, lockdown, no travel stuff. So if it happens, I would love to get back over to the UK again soon. Dirty Possum's in the house. Dirty Possum Barbecue right there. Some of the best barbecue in the world. Check out Dirty Possum Barbecue. If you see it on the feed there, check it out. That's some award-winning barbecue. Tony, thanks. Tony says, hey, Steve, love your channel. Thank you for what you do. Well, you're welcome. I just decided somebody's got to do it. Somebody has to speak up. We are just being like slammed with lies and mistruths, and they want to say that we're doing it. Like now they want to go, we need to get rid of Fox News and Newsmax because they spread disinformation. What? They pushed Russia for 4 freaking years and we're disinformation? No. See, that's the problem. They're louder and they scream more than we do, and that's part of the problem. Conservatives like myself, for so long we've just been live and let live. I don't care. Let people do their own thing. I really don't give a shit. Be whatever. And then we didn't pay attention, and they just kept eating more like Pac-Man, eating until they've eaten so much. All of a sudden, we're like, where did all of our rights go? Okay, well, you should have been paying attention. So that's when I decided it was time to speak up a little more, because I remember as a kid always hearing that evil triumphs when good people do nothing. So you got to do something. There is a lot of social justice warriors, yes. Stardiver, don't call her Heels Up Harris because she's a good dancer. Oh, they don't call her. Yeah, that's true. Tony says, where do you get the idea for Liberal Larry? He is unreal. Oh, thanks. Larry started out as just a normal guy that was just a normal person that was all upset that Trump won. And then I started writing more of like a hippie character, and he wore a Rasta hat for a while. Larry used to have a Rasta hat. If you go back and look at the early videos, he was supposed to be like oh yeah, Larry's a pothead, and I've got this kind of opinion. And then when everybody started wearing those pink pussy hats, I thought, that's it. Larry has got to be, and that just became his, like, it blew up. When the pink hat, and I let my hair down. It's not cut. I had my hair pulled back. Put the hair down, and Larry Larry used to wear a shirt at first. And then one day I decided, Larry should be so lazy he doesn't even put a shirt on. So that's why Larry doesn't have a shirt on. He's just so lazy. He just sits around the house, sits in the basement, has a snack. So then I had to come up with the idea of why doesn't Larry have a shirt besides just being lazy? So Larry says shirts are racist. Shirts are racist because indigenous people did not wear shirts and clothes until the Europeans got here and were offended by their nakedness. And so they were like, you've got to put something on. So Larry thinks white Europeans have forced clothes on people, and now he just refuses to wear a shirt. That was my go-to line. Put on a shirt. Paige, don't take vaccine to fly, Steve. Lots of injuries, lots of eye issues. In UK, 5 people blinded. Holy shit, I hadn't even heard that. I gotta Google that one. Star says, preach. I got in a little bit of trouble for a video that I did where I was talking about, and it might have been what got me in trouble with Facebook. I've never been able to find out for sure, but I did a video. It was a stand-up clip where everybody's going, are you going to take the shot? Because I just don't know yet. I keep hearing all these rumors about it, what it does to you, or what could happen. It might be sterilize you, or it might have a chip that they can follow you. And one rumor I heard is that you have to get the shot in your ball sack. That's true. I want Michelle Obama to get it first. I loved that joke. Big laugh at the club. Video was great. And I caught a lot of crap over it. I actually got, like, the media picked up on it, that I was, making fun of the first lady. Miss Lynn says, I have lots of info on the damages. You got to send me that. Direct message me through one of the app, either Twitter, or you can send it, or through go to my website, stevemcgrew.com. stevemcgrew.com is my website. And there's an email me button on there. You can send me that there too. Star Diver says, great joke. Jinx says, that's when I fell in love with you, laughing my ass off. I thought it was a great joke, but seriously, the media, that's what I never know. That's one thing that always, and my wife Janet has said, you need to be careful of what you're doing on social media. You never know what's going to be picked up, or somebody's going to, just clip part of what you say and use it against you. And I know, and sometimes I think maybe I shouldn't come on and do live because I'm going to possibly say something and somebody go, I'll take that clip. But you know what? We can't live like that. We just can't live like that. Miss Lynn says, you have a Gab account? Yes, I have a Gab account. At Steve McGrew is my Gab account. And Larry is on Gab. Larry has his own account, and he's at The Real Liberal Larry on Gab. Chewy Toenail says, so Saturday Night Live can make fun of presidents and such for decades now, and you're the jerk. Yep, that's how it works, because they're defensive. The left has become very defensive. They'll attack you. And I said before in one of my other videos that the left is like, they're like hyenas. They swarm, they find something, they can cut it out of the herd, and then they just swarm and attack and tear it to pieces. And that's what they do. You post something, they'll repost it, and then thousands of them will just like make comments or repost. Look what this asshole said. Look what this asshole said. And then you got to go, well, corporations in this day and age, you're going to like, well, do we really want to hire him for our party if that's the way people think? God, Restream. I've received 100 messages today with the Restream chat. Oh, that must be for me. Somebody's let me know that I've had you guys. That's great. Tony Brooks says, I want to get my brother an autographed photo. He's currently in rehab cleaning up his life. How would I go about that? Tony, I'll be glad to. Go to my website, stevemcgrew.com, stevemcgrew.com. Email me, and we'll take care of that for you. And I don't know what he's currently in rehab for, but I can relate. I don't drink or anything. I quit drinking years ago. I just stopped, and I did AA for like 10 years. And then one day I went, I can do this on my own. So I haven't had a drink in 33 years because I just went, I'm done. But it was a rough first month. There's clubs that refuse you because you're openly not Democrat. Yes, yes. Mars 81. Yes, that's true. I have lost clubs. One of my friends, Jinx says, okay, night, Steve, night chat off the. All right, take care. Oh yeah, prayers for Tiger Woods. I haven't seen the complete story. Somebody sent me a picture that said that he had wrecked his car and had to be pulled out by the jaws of life. Dirty Pasta said, if you talked to Brad Garrett since he kicked you out. No, I have not. And that's where I was going to go with that. That's one of the big clubs. I used to work Vegas twice a year at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club at the MGM Grand. I was headlining at the MGM Grand. And Brad, who had been a friend of mine for years, has severe Trump derangement syndrome. and just hates Trump, badmouths Trump. If you ever go to his Twitter feed, it's all about Trump sucks. And anyway, Brad was like, I just don't feel comfortable having you in my club anymore. You know, I can't, if you're going to support this kind of thing, you believe that, I just can't do it. And so I lost a very high paying, very high profile gig because I'm conservative. Star Driver says, I had a lady call me racist for calling Camel Toe Harris a hoe. A hoe. Well, when you sleep your way to the top, see, that's something else that bugs me these days. We can't use certain words anymore. You know, there used to be hoes and gold diggers and slutty behavior. And now, oh, what are you slut shaming? Like, okay, you're right. You should be allowed to be a slut. That, my bad. You just slut it up, girl. Slut, all you want to. Just slut it up. You just be a little petri dish vagina, and who am I to say you will probably just need medicine? So just slut it up, girl. But we can't be honest anymore, because anything you say will be against somebody, or, you know, you see what I'm saying? Trying to find something went by that I missed. I don't know if I can find it over here. Oh, 33. Damn, you must have been 15 when you quit. No, Tim, I was not. But I will say that I was. That's a good idea. People always ask me how old I am, and I never say. But I am one of those guys like David Spade that when I was 30, I did look 15. I mean, I had that whole, like, I looked way younger than I was. And it was nothing more annoying be in my late 20s, early 30s. I'm going to need to see your card. Jim's flirting with you. Dirty Possum says, where's Janet? Janet is, she's at a business dinner tonight. They had a business, she works for an international company, and they had people coming in from out of town when they were having a business dinner. And for people that are just showing up, this is the noodles we're doing tonight on Noodle Chat. This is the show where you eat noodles and you chat about hot topics and things that's going on with the. Smash the thumbs up, folks. Please, yes. And subscribe to the channel. If there's new people on here, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Subscribe on Twitter. Subscribe on Periscope. And I didn't check. Let me see. I didn't see if it went by and I missed it. But let me sign on to my my Facebook and see if it went live. Yeah, it did. Sweet. We're on Facebook and it's live. That is awesome. Awesome. But I'm not seeing any comments on the Facebook part. That's so weird. I'm getting the, that is so sweet. And it's even doing look, it does like a hearing impaired caption. And I don't even do that. So if you come near Boulder, sometime we can go to the Sunday ramen place. That might be awesome. Ever listened to Tom McDonald's songs? I'm not a rap fan, but his lyrics are awesome. I bet you'd laugh. I've heard about that guy, and I need to check it out, but I haven't yet. I will definitely check. I don't know why I've got Noodle Chat here, but it's not getting the comments. That is weird. Let me see if I can comment. I will definitely check. I don't know why. Listen, I've got Noodle Chat here, but it's not. It's not. Oh, see now, I take, so Facebook does. That's so weird. It's going live on Facebook, but people can't comment. But I comment, see, you guys can see it in the thing there. That is so weird. I'm gonna hit a few. It's going live on Facebook, but people can't comment. But I comment, see, you guys can see it in the. All right, guys, hold on just a second. I'm going to put share to a group. All right, turn that off. That's squealing at people. Might not want to mention the Kamala joke now. Facebook ban. No, that's true. Tim said, laugh out loud. No flirting here. Love the hell out of you, but that's where it stops. Well, I appreciate that. You know, that is so weird that I don't know why the Facebook thing. That sounds like a bird caught in a fan. It did. It was a weird. That was a very weird thing. So let me see. I was actually said there's some way. Let me see to invite, or there was a way to invite people into the video. Let me see. Oh, I'm looking at this. It says that Facebook has a read only. They can see it, but they can't come in. I don't know why that is. I'll have to check that setting on that. But let me see if there's a there was a way to invite people to come in to the chat. And I'm gonna see if I can figure out where is that? Where is that? I'm gonna figure this out yet, guys. Hold on. I know you're with me. I appreciate that. Oh, it went away. There it is. It's back. Graphics. Someone says last post of yours was you're going live. Stay tuned. But see, I just saw it on my deal. That is so weird. Yeah, it says that it's going to Facebook, but it's not. When you think it's Facebook, but it's not. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could make you laugh. I was trying to find out how to invite people into. We did it last time to come into the video, and I can't find the thing on this. Dang. I'm gonna go back to the chat here and see if I can figure out how the hell to do that. Invite people to come on and share the screen. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Invite guests. There it is. Hold on. Use this link. Because I've been wanting to do this. Control copy. Let me see if I can get this in here now. Hold on. Okay, now I'm going to put it in here and send it. There. Now, there's a link up there, right there. Click that link if you want to pop into the, you see it like it's showing over here. It's only showing Periscope, which is Periscope and Twitter, and YouTube. But I guess that's okay. I got to figure out why. I held off on doing one of these chats until I could get back on. And I want to figure out how YouTube, several of my people that I watch on YouTube do live chats, and they've got these little buttons that you can add stars. People can hit stars and send it to you and all this kind of stuff. So I need to figure out more of that. I've just been mostly a Twitter person, mostly Twitter. You know, I film videos, I post them to YouTube. But there's a whole world of YouTube. People understand how to use the analytics or what hashtags to get it further. All like I've got no idea about all that kind of stuff. So there's the link. Somebody, come on, we got 24 of you. Possum, you're in here. Roger says, I want a metal finding outfit here in Kentucky. Yeah. Oh, I love going dirt fishing. I started doing that when I was a teenager with my dad, and I didn't do it for years. And then with the lockdown, the COVID lockdown, my brother had an extra metal detector, and I got it from him. Was dirt fishing with him down in Texas, and I brought it back here to Colorado. And I've just been having a blast with it because it's great exercise. You get out in the sun. It's almost like fishing. That's why I call it dirt fishing. You don't know. You got your metal. Oh, I got something. Then you pull something up and you don't know what you got. Mud Rabbit says, hello, everybody. I'm late. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I am late. That's all right. Now, somebody click the link. Click the link and let's share the video. Is the ground parts of it are frozen. Like today when I was out, the sunshine was in this area and it was nice, easy digging, and there was kind of a shadow line, and so I went over and couldn't get my shovel in, so that where the sun had not hit under this tree, it was still just frozen solid. Speaking of which, I have a waterfall with a koi pond in the my backyard, and we've been having like just freezing temperature. Like it got down to the minuses, and I went out today to feed the fish, and I had two of my koi were dead. Two of my big, they were floating in the water. It's like, damn it. I have a heater going in there. I got an air pump, and there was like 25 fish in there. So it just still hurts. I've had them for like 10 years. But for whatever, this year's just been a shit year for pets and fish for me. It's like they all just hit a period of, we're done, 15, we're done, 12, we're done, 10 years. I don't even know how long koi and goldfish live, so maybe that was just there. We hit our period, boom, we're out. No idea. But I hate going out there to feed my fish and finding a dead fish. Oh, more ramen and egg. It's okay, Possum. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's just so unnerving to find dead things, you know? Chewy Toenail says, ever find a Metallica album under the dirt with that thing? That's some heavy metal, brother. That is some heavy metal. Mud Rabbit says, sorry about the fishes. Yeah, I appreciate that. When I put this pond in, I went and bought a bunch. And you guys know, if you've ever been to a pet store, there's the little goldfish that are about this big, just little ones. They do them for feeder fish for other fish, or they're like, 13 cents a piece. And I bought a bunch of them, and they've grown. I've got some out there that seriously like massive. And I don't know how big they grow. Somebody told me one time the fish will grow to fit the size of the pond. Like they'll go to a certain size. They won't turn into these giant koi, but they will kind of grow to fit in a certain size. I don't know. I need to Google that. I pet set 6 koi in winter. Was like a white knuckle ride every winter. Yeah, are your fish shy or just coy? Oh, I think they're just being coy. Oh, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that white knuckle. I've had some seriously white knuckle fish rides with this. One time I went out there and the heater had stopped working and the pond had frozen over, just completely frozen over. And I panicked. I was out there. I had an axe. I'm chopping ice. I'm boiling water on the stove and throwing it off my deck because I have a deck and the pond is down here. So I was throwing it off the deck, hot water into the ice and run back in and then run back down and hit it with the hatchet. It's one of the things probably from a comedy movie, but it was not funny. I was worried about my fishes. But I saved all of them that year. This year has just been as Samuel Jackson would say, this year's been yeah, somebody edited that. Mar says, who's your favorite comedian right now? I don't know. I'm still like a lot of the old school guys. I love a lot of the old guys, Kennison and Bill Hicks and Dangerfield. I used to love Dangerfield. There's very few of the new guys that jump out at me because I've been doing it so long. New guys are basically just doing what a bunch of us did 20, 30 years ago. I mean, I've seen some new guys on Netflix telling a joke that I basically did that same joke 30 years ago, but I didn't get a chance to do it on TV. So there's only so many ways to find funny things. Leno said one time there's only like 12 subjects and you have your own take on them. And that's the way it is a lot of times. You talk about your parents, you can talk about relationships, you can talk about marriage, you can talk about kids, you can talk about buying a car. There's certain things that majority of people relate to. And then you find your way of doing it through your personal microscope, I guess, So that's the way I've always tried to do stand-up is I try to think of everyday things that people do but might not have thought about yet. Because that's what I like to see when I'm doing stand-up. I like to see the crowd be like, oh, that's you. That's you. Chewy says, I thought koi were like amphibians that will freeze and hibernate kind of, then thaw out and start swimming around again. I don't know. I thought that too. I always thought, because lakes freeze over, and yeah, Tim's saying they're carp. They're actually carp. So that's what. Yeah, I just thought when lakes freeze over, they just kind of go. We're just staying in one place. I'd always heard that too, but maybe because the heat fluctuates up there, the heater's on, the water's hot over here. Maybe it gets too cold. Maybe they caught a cold, or maybe they got COVID. Damn it, I have no idea. Somebody even said that to me the other day we were talking about our dog Butterfly died, and somebody said, I wonder if pets can get COVID. I'm like, I hadn't even thought about that. I had not thought. I know that they said a lion up in the New York Zoo tested positive for COVID, but I was like, I don't know if people's pets are getting COVID. That's a scary crap to think about right there. Do we need to go have our dogs' noses swabbed or what? How do they do that? I guess they do anal on them, like the thermometer. Did I just say they would do anal? I think I did. Yeah, they need an air hole. Well, they do need the air hole. And I've thought about this. I have an air pump with an air hose with a lead weight on it. And the hose goes down to the bottom and it bubbles. So there's always, even if it freezes over, there's still air going up underneath that. And who knows, maybe that causes pressure. I hadn't even thought about that. Maybe the ice is over, the bubbles in air, and it goes. I have no idea. I am not a koi specialist. I don't know anything. I even said maybe they do anal. Anal is just a funny word, isn't it? So they all went to Facebook. The feed is off on YouTube. The feed is off? Chewy Toenails says, hell, man, your dog passed too? Yeah, my dog passed, cat passed, and now 2 of the fish in my pond. So 4. And I have all my pets. All of them have been cremated and in little boxes and urns. And I told Janet the other day, we've got 5, there's 5 over here on the wall. There's 5 urns on a shelf. 3 dogs, 4 dogs now, which is Butterfly, and the cat. So I go, man, there's a lot of love on this shelf over here. Bud Rabbit said, I can see it just fine. Chewy Toenails, I'm on YouTube. It's still working. That's what I thought. I see the YouTube logo popped up, and I still got it showing down here in the corner that it shows that it's doing. Crazy Lamp Lady. Oh, for you people on YouTube, Crazy Lamp Lady is about to go live too. Don't leave me. But Crazy Lamp Lady used to be, or still is, Relic Recoverist. And she had a YouTube metal detecting channel. That's how I found out about her, through my brother, who said, you got to check out this woman's metal detecting. And then one day she stopped doing videos about metal detecting, and she started doing thrift store finds. And so she has a whole channel over there about thrift show. And I keep getting alerts. Pre-show check-in. See you soon. Crazy Lamp Lady about to go live. Everybody's going live. I guess we're in lockdown. We got nothing to do. Chewy Toenails goes, I don't know her. I know you. I'm loyal, damn it. Well, I appreciate that. But if you ever, if I'm not live and she's ever live, check it out, because she just does a lot of. I found this at the Goodwill today. Only paid $2 for it, and I think this will be it's mid-century. It's 1950s, and it would look good in a house that is probably from the 1950s into the 60s. You could probably use this to decorate. Speaking of which, Jim Edwards, I rubbed some hot sauce on my dog's asshole and he passed a motorcycle. By passing, you don't mean he pooped a motorcycle. He ran so fast, he passed a motorcycle. Songbabe said, oh, pets are awesome. Yeah, we got a new cat after the cat died. We got a new one. That's Bobo, who I held up earlier. That's Bobo, and he's the new cat. He rescued him. He was a year old. He was skittish when he first got here, but I just hide under the couch and come out for food and go back in. And but now he's running the house. He just runs all over. Dirty Possum said, did I hear you were thinking about going back into radio? Yes, I was thinking about it. Since the lockdown, I can't travel and do stand-up like I was, so I thought maybe I could get my foot back into radio again. And but there's not a lot of openings around Denver. Matter of fact, there's no openings in Denver, and I don't want to leave here to go to a radio station. I was hoping I could find one and still do things from the house, because a lot of stuff now you don't have to be anywhere. I've got one friend that does a show in Oklahoma City who lives in Arizona, because all the Wi-Fi, all the connections, you don't have to be anywhere anymore. $2, you overpaid, sir. Dollar store noodles. You sure need more toilet paper, but them noodles are cheap. They're very cheap. These are the cheap noodles, but they're very tasty, especially when you add some Cajun hot sauce to it. Booty burning, booty burning. Well, I'm down to the bottom of my noodles. I am down to the bottom, and you guys know that's the way we do the show. Oh, maybe you don't. There's probably a lot of new people in here because it's been a while. The way Noodle Chat works is I eat noodles till they're gone, and when they're gone, The show's over. That's sort of that's been the rules for about 4 or 5 years now. But I've got a little bit left. I'm just letting you know that heads up, I'm about done. K.D. Wilson, remember when Louis C.K. was the big man, the alt comedy stand-up? We gave him such a hard time. I do. Well, a lot of people don't know. KD, you may remember, I beat Louis C.K. on Star Search in the early 90s. That is correct. That is correct, sir. Ha, ha, ha. That's right. I was on Star Search in the early 90s. I won several, made it to the semifinals, and then I lost. But I figured when I lost, I joined a better group of comics because I know a lot. Kevin Meaney, just big names that lost on Star Search. And who can you name who was a winner? Can you name that was a winner? It's like any of these American Idols. It's been on for what, 20 years, and you can name like 3 winners. So I don't think those shows really help a lot of people. Katie said, awesome. Heard from Marmel or Gelder? No, Marmel blocked me. Steve Marmel blocked me because I was too conservative. And same thing with Gelder. But they were always a lot of fun to mess with on the old chat rooms. Mud Rabbit says, is there a regular schedule for Noodle Chat? No. I probably should do something like that. My wife and I were talking about that one day, that because everything in social media should be, what do they call it? Destination time. Like, every Wednesday I release a video, or every Tuesday I will be on this, or every, once a week. So I just do it when I feel like it. I just do it when I got some thoughts I got to get out of my head, or I bought some new noodles and let's do a chat. And that's one of the reasons I try to put out a little thing about, hey, about to go live. I try to do that a few minutes so it gets spread around. But it's hard for me to do a schedule because a lot of times I'm somewhere else. Like I may have to do a show somewhere, or I get called out, or I've got a travel day. And so it's hard to just go, okay, it's going to be every Tuesday because I may not be around. Jungle bouncing. Hey, Lair. Hey. Mars 81 said Josh Blue beat Gabriel Iglesias, and look how that turned out. Exactly. That's my point right there, is that you can win, but it doesn't make you the best comic. Because I think a lot of times better comics are doing better jokes, and they either go over the judge's head, or they're like, oh, I can't believe you said that. I just cannot believe you. Especially in Hollywood. That's the other thing. I am not a Hollywood type comic. So I don't play to that. I actually, I'll tell you guys a story. I was traveling around the country doing a lot of the funny bones and the improvs. And I got an agent in LA, and I go to LA to audition. I had gotten a standing ovation the night before at a comedy club. But when I go to LA, Hollywood, for my audition, they're shocked. I'm just getting and I'm this joke just killed in Lincoln, Nebraska. This joke just killed. So I think the rest of the country appreciates real humor compared to Hollywood, where they want you to only talk about these things, make fun of Trump, make fun of conservatives, make fun of, don't point out the absurdity of the left. Don't do so. I think people want real comedy. Well, look at everybody. People like Colbert and Jimmy Kimmel and all those guys. They're not funny anymore. They're just not funny. They have sold their soul. They get their script. They don't even write half their stuff. They get their script and go, okay, you're paying me to say this? Okay, well, I'll say these. And I just think it's horrible. I think that they are no longer funny and will probably never be funny again. And you're right. started out as Gabriel was the only comic to be deported off of Last Comic Standing. I was watching on PS4 in the bedroom and had to jam out to the computer to try to say hey. Well, I'm glad you made it out, man. You know, when I do these live chats like this, Tim Edwards, Holly Weird, that's right. I just throw it out there, and it's so fun to see who shows up. It's like old friends like you showing up, because we don't know where everybody went, and we stumble upon, be like, hey, man, I haven't seen that comic in years. I love that. All right, guys. Well, we've been here an hour, actually a little over an hour. Noodles are all gone, all gone. It's been fun. Let's see, before I go real quick, Dewey Toenail said, do you feel if you have to filter your set or dance around words and phrases and jokes for sensitive viewers? Yes, I totally do. And I've said it for years. When newer comics used to ask me before this PC thing, any advice? And I go, free, go on free. Just be in your head. Don't say things word for word. Go off on a tangent. Don't be afraid to let your brain think funny. And I think a lot of times now people are so afraid of what they're saying. They just want to get up there and say these words. And then, thank you, I'm done. Where I just think you should go on stage and just be like, I just thought of this, and it's probably not the right thing to say, but I'm going to say it. Bam, that's funny as shit. And then you're like, well, I probably shouldn't have said that. Too late now. But see, now we live in an age of everybody like, oh, I can't believe he said this, he did that. They got the cell phone video. So I just think we should go back. We need to go back to when we're just being funny. Everybody was not so sensitive. We made fun of each other. You know, look at the comics of the past. Flip Wilson, Richard Pryor, Don Rickles, any of those guys. They made fun of everybody and every group. We all laughed at it. We all like, that is funny as hell. We didn't worry about it. I'm not buying his album because he made fun of white people. I thought it was hysterical when Richard Pryor made fun of white people. Then I thought it was hysterical when Don Rickles made fun of the black guy. So nobody wants to be equal anymore. That's part of the problem with America. It's not about equality anymore. It's about equity. It's about equity. We all used to want to just feel things should be equal. You have the right to do this, and I have the right to this. And now it's like, well, it needs to be done spread out. The equity of this needs to be, we need to lower this bar so everybody doesn't feel, oh, Jesus Christ. We're just turning America into a bunch of stupid people. True Jodos, thanks for this, Steve. We will see you next time. Have a great evening. I appreciate it. Guys, Hippy Dippy Weatherman, that's another one. Back 22 years ago, we met on Usenet and didn't have YouTube, so comics would share their sets that easily. I started watching you the last few years, and you're hysterical. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I've tried to stay funny the entire time. I know that's one of the things that knocked me out of Hollywood for a few years, and it probably will keep me out until I come up with my own show. And I do have a couple of ideas for my own show. I've been knocking these around. But that's why I just keep doing stand-up. I just keep working the clubs, doing some theater shows, working the cruise ships. Comedy is everything to me. And I think making people laugh is some of the best medicine you can ever do for people. Because I had a woman just not long ago, I got a letter sent me that she had been diagnosed with terminal cancer, or treatable cancer, but she decided to go terminal. That was what it was. She told me this in the letter, but she decided to get treatment because she wanted to live, that she and her daughter had never laughed that hard, and she just, her mind had changed, and she really was going to get treatment. And I thought, man, I actually touched somebody's life. That is freaking awesome to me. So make people laugh when you can, you know, just do goofy stuff. Don't be afraid. Smile at people. Stop reading, Steve. You're going to get stuck in here. You're right. All right, guys. I love you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Periscope channel. Subscribe to my TikTok channel. Find me everywhere. Matter of fact, if you go to my webpage, stevemcgrew.com, I've got all my social media links there except for TikTok. I just got on there, so it's new. But if you're on TikTok, check out @Steve McGrew. I've been posting some, what I think are some very funny videos. So guys, until next time, love you, and noodle on, people. Noodle on. Later.